The kind of partner that you have will greatly define how you juggle things. Then set personal boundaries. This comes with recognizing that you cannot be at many places at the same time. This comes with saying no to certain things and saying yes to certain things. So make a weekly menu. Plan your weekly activities, both for home and family, or whichever areas of your life that you want to balance up. Make a routine. Make your personal routine. What do I mean? And most important to note is that within whatever you're doing, schedule rest. Delegate tasks or ask for help. Hello, welcome. I am Theodora. Here I talk about real life experiences for personal development, personal growth, grief support, mental health, community building, skills building, among others. And today I'll be talking about how to balance career, studies, marriage and family. As women, as mothers, you'd like to maybe advance in your studies or build your career in one way or the other, but still be able to enjoy your family life, be able to do the things that you'd like to do. But sometimes you find that one part overweighs the other. You find imbalances here and there, and then in between you find that you are overwhelmed in every way. Somehow become unproductive, irritated, and many other things. So I have a few things to share from my own experience. So I'll share a few things that I think may be helpful or that I've seen are helpful for me. I hope they can help you too. Plan your weekly activities, both for home and family, or whichever areas of your life that you want to balance up to avoid overlapping of schedules. So make a weekly menu for your family. What will they be able to eat day 1 to day 7 or whichever day, so that you are able to buy or source the kind of foods that you need, so that they are within your reach and you do not have to waste time going to buy them. Also, planning your menu, it comes with pre-cooking meals. For instance, if you're going to have maybe beans or so, you can cook it and then freeze it, because this will also come with you maybe needing to have a fridge. So maybe you boil the beans and then you freeze it. In my case, I do not have a house help, so I mostly prepare my meals almost like from scratch, but not from scratch because I have certain things that are either pre-cooked or that. So you just fry the beans and then you can be able to cook rice or whatever meal that you will have to. So this reduces on the cooking time and gives you some time to do other things that you may need to do or have some rest. Make a routine. Make your personal routine. What do I mean? Make a set of things that you do one after the other without skipping. For instance, maybe you wake up at 5. When you wake up at 5, maybe you pray. After praying, maybe you make breakfast or you set the table. Like you have a set of things that keep repeating them from beginning of the day till the end of the day. You can choose which activities you'll be doing or how your routine should work. And then you can test and see what works and what doesn't. And then you develop the routine that suits you best, so that based on your routine you see that everything that is important for you in a specific day is carried out. And with your routine, you stick to it, and then you can give it time to review every now and then, but you stick to your routine, because when you have a certain routine, it creates order in your life and also order in other parts of your life. That for instance, if it is time maybe to be with the family, you shouldn't be stuck in work, or it's time for you to be resting and you are still working. This will make you be able to be more productive, because if it's time for rest, you go and rest. If it's time for this, you go to that, and then you do not have to spend a lot of time on one thing. Of course, you can always adjust here and there, but Having a routine will save you a lot of time, and it will also bring you so much order in your life. And most important to note is that within whatever you're doing, schedule rest. Make sure you have some time that you put aside where you can rest. Can be like 15 minutes, it can be one day that you spare for resting, but make sure that in whatever things that you're juggling here and there, you have a time whereby you call yourself, we call it calling yourself to rest, calling yourself for some conversation and evaluations. It's good. Delegate tasks or ask for help. When you're balancing several things, see that what can I delegate for someone else to do. It's not that your life should be depending on everything. What you can delegate, please delegate. And then you have to prioritize and see what are the things that are important that I must be there. What are the things that I must do, but what are the things that I can ask for help from another person, maybe my spouse, maybe a relative, maybe a friend. What are the things that you can ask for help? Then set personal boundaries. This comes with recognizing that you cannot be at many places at the same time. This comes with saying no to certain things and saying yes to certain things. For instance, maybe every weekend you may not be able to attend every wedding, every birthday, every office gathering, everything. But you can attend a few that are possible. Not that they are not important, but you have to set priorities. That if this weekend you have to prepare the meal for the week or for the fortnight, and then there is a birthday or something, it doesn't mean that they're not important, but it means that you have to recognize what are your priorities. You can, for a birthday that is upcoming, you can prepare a gift and take it beforehand, a day before, or you can find time to go and give the gift if it's really important to give the gift to the birthday person, or you can give them a call or do what, or find ways of celebrating the birthday with that person. You can send them a gift. You can, and ensure that you prepare your meals in time, because if you do not prepare the meals for the week, you are going to be in a mess. So if it's the time to prepare meals and the day has come and there's another overlapping event, you have to weigh your options and see, do I want to have a very overwhelming week, or can I say no to this and make sure my week is peaceful, and then I can create time and make up for this if it's important, or I can do it before. That one also comes with schedule activities or planning your activities in advance, so you know, okay, there's an upcoming birthday for so and so, there's an upcoming wedding for so and so in this month, so you know and you plan your things very well so nothing overlaps, and anything that comes abruptly, you know how to handle and balance it, and you make your priorities and you say, okay, this, how heavy is it? Okay, this is very heavy, then I'll go, and then I forgo this. But then you also know you have some mitigation measures of how to go with it. Maybe you can delegate the cooking. Maybe you can, that week you can choose to eat out. Maybe you can choose to something, or if you're going to have a birthday sometime, you pre-cook. You like find time to make sure that things do not overlap. If you have children, it would be good to look for a safe and comfortable child support. Your children can stay and you know that they are safe, you know that they have eaten, you know that they're okay wherever you are. If you're studying or if you're working, you know that where I've left my children, they are safe. That even if I go back now, I'll find them safe. For others, it can be that you take them to school for certain hours and then you pick them back. For others, it's like you take your children, they stay with maybe your parents or your relatives or your spouse for a couple of weeks, months, and then you come back, for you know that they are safe. And lastly, but most importantly, the kind of partner that you have will greatly define how you juggle things. Because if you have a very understanding partner, they will always support you in whatever things that you do, that they can be able to take care of the children, maybe or take care of other things while you are studying or working or doing these things. So it's important that you get a partner, or even if you have a partner, that you're able to communicate your goals or your intentions with them, and also ask them for help to step in whenever possible. That's all I have for today. Thank you, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.